one, right at you.
Hey guys, this is Jim the Keys bartender coming to you from the Catch Restaurant in Key Largo. I hope we're actually going live right now.
Is it live?
Yeah, it is. Kathy's fixing the table.
All right, Kathy. I think we
Is
got
that
it.
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're using
I'm here with-
rock coasters.
Posted, don't
Yeah.
tell anyone.
I'm here
Thanks,
with.
Dad.
I'm going to put this right here. So right.
Everyone good? Everyone's got everything they
That's
need?
Kathy in the background here, right there. I'm here with Luke Glenn. Say hi, Luke. My friends from Philly.
Hi, Luke.
Luke.
Toast,
John
cheers.
McGeehan.
Hi,
Jim
Mark.
Golden. This is
Hello,
Kevin
Jim.
O'Dare
Hello, Luke.
and Pat McGeehan.
Hey,
And today's episode 66. Strangers from a Strange Land. Some jerk off from Philadelphia.
It takes one.
I know it does take one to know one.
yeah, there's
Yeah, here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Have a couple drinks.
Cheers.
I was going out for dinner a little later.
Yeah.
Been looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
But they came down on
There ain't nothing
Monday.
in my house.
yeah.
I had to settle for a bologna sandwich earlier, man.
Luke is one of our local musicians
Oh.
down here. He's been down. He's famous in the Upper Keys and I guess other places too.
Oh, man.
Kind of music.
Yep.
Old stuff.
oh, like classic rap.
Classic country, classic
Yeah.
rock.
That's right.
No, man, I was always told.
No, he's kind of like Emerson, Lake and Palmer or stuff like that.
man.
Even older.
You know, just shit stuff.
I know you do.
I was always trained that, rap leads to crack. Don't do drugs, kid.
We call it rap
That's a-
crap.
Well, these guys, I know. Well, we bartended almost all. Well,
I met you because I'm a local joint. That's
yeah, I mean, he's a local. Jets Jim Golden, he's a local joint. But the center of Kevin and I work together, and John and Pat are the progeny of the the great grandchildren of the founder of, and you guys run the McGeehan's
the worst-
Rock Bottom,
The worst bar you'll ever love.
The number one dive bar in Philadelphia.
It's a rustic,
By Philadelphia.
rustic cellar.
Rustic Cellar? Is it the Rustic Cellar or the Rock Bottom?
Oh, it's still rock bottom, yeah.
Still rock bottom.
You know, the best name up there with 12 steps down. You know, in South Philly. That was a close run in second, wasn't it? 12 steps, going AA thing. I was.
That's still there.
Yeah. Unlike me being in AA, I'm not still there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I remember when I called Pat. I told him, I said, "Hey," he goes, "I think it was a year or two after I was down here." I called up McGeehan.
Can I borrow you for,
Oh.
or ask you for one?
Trying to do a show here.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I called up Pat and I said, "Yeah, I'm not drinking now." And Pat says, "Don't worry, come up here, I'll cure you."
You got enough room?
I did that for 7 years.
Thank you.
Hey, Pat, did he ever win Dick of the Month?
I did one.
I don't think so.
That was it.
You did one whole year?
That was enough. Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, I did 7.
It seemed like
I needed
seven.
7. I
Pat
needed.
said you never won Dick of the Month. That's hard to believe.
Oh, okay. Dick of the month. They got DOTM and DOTY. DOTM, Dick of the month. And there's guys. You see those guys that come in year in year out. I don't know. I never even got close. I never got in the running.
But
I
that's
think
not-
my name may have made the list.
Oh, yeah.
My name may have made the
Yeah, you've been
voting
up
list.
there, because if you get married, you're a lock. It's a slam dunk.
There's
You're
no
Dick
way
of the
you
Month.
didn't deserve it, that's for sure.
There's no way. There were more deserving at the time. I know. I really didn't time. Yeah. What's his name? There were a couple of these young guys.
Haven't.
And what else? Yeah.
He's the Lou Gehrig at Dick
Yeah,
Month.
and they award, and they had a plaque on the board, and each year, 2000, let's say 1995, and they have the months up there and the names on it and stuff like that. And then you'd have to accumulate. I don't know if it was as rough as the point system for Academy Awards, but you could end up being Dick of the Year. No problem.
Yeah, just by being.
How about you, Jim? Did you get Dick of the Month?
What do you think? One time.
One time?
Why?
Hey, did
because
it-
it is fucking asshole.
Do either of you guys every day?
Many times.
Oh, yeah?
No, Jim, this is such a crock of shit. I got married, so I took it a month for that month.
Okay.
And then somebody put a write-up in that they caught me rollerblading around the high school with my wife holding her hands. It's fucking obnoxious. It's crazy. It's all bullshit.
You were rolling around in high school with your fiance?
My wife holding her fucking hand on rollerblades.
Are you saying it's obnoxious because someone wrote this story and found it out?
Yes, that's pretty much what I
That was rollerblading.
That's not fucking true. It's not
Were you in
true.
like biker pants and
Then you were
stuff?
power walking too, right?
Get the hell out of here, power walk.
You know what? If I was doing this shit up there that I'm doing down here,
Ah,
I mean, I'm a spin instructor. I don't wear those outfits though. I wear regular gym shorts.
He wears
Right.
his outfits.
thank you, guys.
No,
I thought he
He
did.
wears them nut butters, man.
No, I do not. I wear regular gym shorts when I do it.
Picture.
And then, but I got these guys that come in to my spin class. They're wearing bike pants. I said, "Why are you wearing bike pants? It's not like
You're not
you're
going
streamlining. You're not going anywhere. There's no wind." She's gonna bust a ball.
Well, I'm just gonna
She
say,
never saw me. She's never
spin
been
instructor
inside.
in Philadelphia, it would be a free year.
I'm in Rotary too. Rotary.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know Rotary?
What is that?
It's a service organ. It's an international service
That's not
organization.
And he
bad.
rents babies.
Yeah, well, we heard about
That's
that.
Lions.
It's babies.
That's Lions.
What?
The Lions.
Oh, the Lions Club. No, we did, like, last year was polio. Increasing polio, not fighting it.
Oh, well, then, yeah.
Lovely,
It's a
lovely,
no,
very
no, no,
nice.
no.
Send it to Afghanistan.
Oh, that's nasty stuff. But I definitely would have got it with some of the shit that I did.
Dude.
Renting baby furniture. But that's not a vacation place, so you don't have to worry about Philly. In Philly, you know, a jerk off would just go to the Kmart and stuff like that,
Wait.
buy it and return it after
You
the
if you were to drive up Cotman Avenue today,
Yeah.
you would see two very lovely ladies sunbathing on a leather sofa.
Yeah, let's give him a shout out.
Oh, you got it right there?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they went up to 86 today.
Yeah, guess what? He threw a sofa out. It was out on his patio. So his fucking girlfriend and her daughter decided maybe we should sun on it. Lovely.
There they are, Common Avenue sunbathing on a leather sofa.
Oh, nice looking, though.
Oh, yeah. Four-lane highway. There's
There's a fence there, right? Oh.
Jim, it's a SEPTA bus stop.
And next to Rock Bottom.
Love Styles are rich and famous right there in the back, right on Cottage. Right, is that right?
On a couch that cost $7,000.
What are we drinking? Sippy. What are we sipping?
Champagne wishes and
They
carry
got
on
all dreams.
dreams.
Enjoy the beautiful rays of the golden sun while you're drinking daiquiris. What are they drinking?
They're drinking Cristal.
No. Bud Light cans.
She's drinking box wine.
Oh, God.
You want to say hi to him?
Well, hello, Shay.
Hello, guys. How you doing?
You having a great time?
Yeah, I'm
Yesterday.
sure that ain't West Virginia.
I know
Not
what
many people have a leather couch in West Virginia.
No, that's not an unusual. I wasn't surprised that would happen on there. That's hot as shit, though.
Yeah,
A black leather couch in 85-degree weather.
Yeah, man, it was
kinda hot.
like, it was like from fucking winter to fucking summer. Just like that.
Down here, when I first moved down, I was living on a sailboat with Carboni, a 38-foot one, and I was dating that Pilates instructor. And we used to sneak into the resorts, and I'd just walk up to the guy, hit the guy that gave out the towels, hit him with a 10 spot, take some towels, go in the lounge right on the bay side, sit down, order a couple drinks, like I was at the resort. And then you see these other assholes down here. What do? They try to bring a cooler in with all their shit.
Yeah, it's all
Not
about
buy any drinks. Not buy any fucking drinks. I wonder why they get kicked out.
Stupid.
Yeah, they're stupid shit. They do at the local Holiday Inn. You go there, they got a beautiful pool right there. You can go right in there, order some drinks, take care of the bartenders and stuff like that.
And
Never
if you're gonna
bother 'em.
sneak in drinks, make sure it's something the bar actually serves. And if they only got
Hey, that mentality that gets people kicked out because you eventually get caught. So notice they have a drink, but
They will
Then
notice
whatever
a 40 of Old English 800.
Yeah, they do. There's other things down here that equate with the old 40, but it's not that. It's more of a. It is the box wine. What's the cheap ass shit people drink down here?
Fuck if I know.
You don't. This guy drinks.
Ripple.
He drinks IPA and
It's
Stellas.
fucking Ripple.
I
Well,
no.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh really? Yeah, they pay.
It's actually in the top 25 selling beers in
I
It's,
know,
a good, it's a good beer.
I like it.
Fucking
Damn
people
good.
that come in here. The guy that lives in the woods, he comes in here and orders Heinekens.
Hey,
Well, that's
man,
like-
life's
I wanna
too
fucking-
short to drink shitty beer, man.
Yeah, we got. Listen, we got
Whatever, whatever.
we got a guy that we go fishing with. When we have a kitty
Fucking
up,
O'Dare.
when we have a kitty up,
Yeah.
we'll go into the bar after we fish. We'll all just order like a beer. He orders Guinness, and then I'll order fucking onion soup. We call him the Cinnamon Kitty Killer. Kitty, yeah, Chucky Scott, fucking terrible.
Oh, that guy you met, Steve, the other night, the guy from New York with the deep voice. His brother comes in. He has an even deeper voice. The first time I see him, he goes, "Don't be a fucking jerky and treat me like an asshole." I said, "Stop acting like one." Like that. So whenever he comes walking in, I call him, "Well, isn't it the ambassador of British Isles?" Give me a fucking drink. And give me, it's kind of like a rough stony. Give me a fucking drink and put an umbrella in it. That's what he says to me. Great. Yeah, Greg, man, he's awesome. No bullshit. You know, like this, I'll mop up the parking lot with you. Yeah. Great talking to you. That's it. He's kind of tough. He has a big ass, you know.
Back in an hour.
Yeah.
Throw a rag at him.
love
Throw a
these
rag
guys.
at him like you did.
Well, you heard some of the stories here that we had. One Sunday, kind of much like off Common Avenue. You must get like weirdos come in there. We get tropical weirdos versions down here. This lady Jeanette came in. Yeah, it's fucking. I don't know if they heat or not. Lady comes walking in, and some of my regular listeners remember. Jeanette came in up to the bar. She looked like she was either pretty good shape 75, or it turned out she was in a horrible shape 55. And she comes out, "Excuse me, sir," with the loose. Have you seen a man about your height, your age, and stuff like that, your build? He stole my false teeth. Yeah, she just came from the VFW and stuff like that, and he wants $500 for it. His name's Don Canary. Real name, Don Canary. So someone did the research, they went on Facebook, and the guy lived right around the corner. Turned out it was her boyfriend. And they got in an argument over this stuff. And this guy, Don Canary, comes in. He didn't look my age. He looked like 20 years older. But he was younger than me.
Really?
Yeah, and he's all beat up.
You know what we say at home?
So
He had a rough.
he's handsome like you. He's handsome like you. And then I went home and I said, I gotta start using fucking skin oil. So yeah, the guy, they actually hang out together, and we see him on the thing is the thing down here is everyone checks the Monroe County mugshot thing every week.
What's it?
And it's Monroe County's mugshot. And they just show, yeah. And you always know some,
Yeah, if you get busted,
at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. You know, last week I knew 2 of the people. And it's just like fucking same thing.
Didn't have a billboard with him.
Yeah, no, but this Don Canary and this Don Canary and Jeanette, they were like, for a couple of weeks, it was like 1 week she was in, and then he was in. Domestic battery. Yeah, public intoxication.
Couple of the year.
Yeah, and then one guy came in, he ordered some to-go food, and Captain Russ, who you were talking the day you came in, he was a fisherman, he was telling you he knew Skinner. And
This is one of them
he,
dailies. Deep dailies.
what the fuck? He goes, "Hey, you better check your food." And I heard it in the back of my ear. I open up the food, right? And the guy starts freaking out. How dare you? How dare you show some of my food? You close that box. And he's yelling at me. I go, "Okay, listen, I'm sorry, man. It's just like you said, I'm sorry." And then he starts yelling away. I said, "I'm sorry, okay?" I'm like, I realized I was kind of nut job. And then he did it a third time, and I go, "Okay, you really got to stop now. And if you don't stop, not only you're not getting your food, you're getting kicked out of here." And then he said it one more. I said, "Get the fuck out of here." He says, "I'm gonna have to call my son." I said, "If you call your son," and I'm changed a little from there. I said, "You call your son, you're gonna not only you're gonna be embarrassed, you're gonna get his ass kicked." if he comes in here. Because no way, unless he's in tremendous physical condition, you little fucking run. I'm gonna kick both your asses. So he apologized. Eventually, he apologized and came back. And he says, "But he went off when he showed him, opened the lid to the food to show. Oh, okay." And he goes, "Why are you showing him my food?" And I said, "He's waiting for the go food. I thought it was his." And he just opened it, and that's it. And then we have other people. Another guy talking. He flipped out because he got kicked out of the VFW, and he was. Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, that's I will tell you.
You know what? The place they used, this place right here, was called the Paradise Pub. Anything but Paradise. I walked in there, and I walked into some shitty places in Philadelphia. I walked in like 4 feet and turned around and walked out. And it wasn't because it was particularly mean. It was one of the saddest fucking places I ever walked in my life. No one was smiling. Everyone looked like they had a curvature of the spine. It definitely had some kind of thing, colostomy bag, pissed themselves, whatever, shit like that. You look at everyone, you're looking at that. And I knew it just as soon as I turned around and walked out.
You had a great crew in here. Well, we've been here every night. You had a really good crew. The first night we came in, and last night was a fucking blast.
Oh yeah, this is the off season. This is the off season right now. I had a great lunch. I did great during lunch.
Yeah,
I had a full bar most of the time.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah,
that's good stuff. Man.
Yeah, there's people that come in and say, "Oh, we haven't had a diet, so I'm not drinking right there." And then I'm sitting with them. We start fucking around, and then all of a sudden, I'm a vodka artist. They come in to eat. They're going like this. I'm stopping in to eat. Well, like, you stop at McGee's, you're not stopping in to eat. You're not stopping. I mean, you go in there, you're going in to drink.
So, wait a minute, hold on. In all fairness to Don Canary, I hide Heather's teeth all the time.
Does he have a full weight? Oh, wait. We told him that the guy, when she said something that he was holding for $500, I wonder if he thought he could sell them for $500. I'm like, dentures aren't really worth anything to anybody else. And then I was informed by these guys that dentures have an innate value, meaning like if someone doesn't have dentures, they can use them to chew up their food. Other people's dentures. So a full plate. It's partial plates are the ones that are really unique. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's a thing? I said I couldn't believe that's a thing.
What kind of cleaning process is
Yeah, I know. I would need to have like Aphrodite plus 12 or something like that with the nuclear with plutonium in it. You'd have to irradiate these suckers if I'm putting it in. But we had a friend. I'm not going to talk about him on there because I don't like to talk about the dead. But I remember he talked about getting John. He talked about getting orally gratified by a woman without with dentures. Yeah, getting got. And he said it was wonderful. He said, and the guy, he was a young, good-looking guy. I guess he was in his late 20s at the time.
Yeah, he was a stud, John.
He was a stud. Yeah, but he wouldn't have no problem going outside with a woman 35 years old.
He was the mayor of the Irish pub. Not the Irish pub. What's the one on Front Street? What's Downey's. Oh, he was the mayor of Downey's, man.
Yeah. Great Downey's on Front Street in Philadelphia. I was drinking down the shore with him one time, and we got so drunk, we thought we were in Lenahan's near Ron, near where down Frankfurt, near where the yacht club is. Linden. We were down looking up, and go, how the fuck did we get here? We were in North Wildwood. And I mentioned it, he goes, yeah, someone drove us. We thought we were down the shore, and then someone drove us back up. That was the dumbest thing. Fuck, I'm going to be in trouble. My wife's going to be pissed off. And then I said, well, I don't have that problem, but it sucks because. And then we realized, no, this isn't it. There's something missing there.
Yeah, he did pretty well at Rosewood too.
Oh, well, we all did, didn't we?
Well, you did. I didn't do that well, but
yeah.
We always used to know. Whenever the girly man would come over, we'd be at the bar. He wasn't bartending; he was Mater Dean or something. And we'd be like, okay, here he comes. Watch. Oh fuck, here he goes. You see that? And he was at the bar. Hello, how are you? I'm the Mater Dean. We'd be like, oh, here he goes. And next thing you know, she'd say something fucking stupid. He would say, really? very interesting. We're like, oh, he's in for the clothes. I swear to God. And we were listening, like, and the head would go up and goes, really? Very interesting. Are you kidding me? She's a salon. She does some crazy shit.
I was out with, we were in North Wildwood, and once again at Moore's, and one of my other Moore's stories, and she was talking to her maitre d' at the wedding I was at. And it turned out it was the bride. Yeah, she was divorced already. I'm not going to say what happened, but I go like this and
You have to know each other.
Yeah, we got to know him. Go. I think her first name was Katie, and I said, Katie. I was like, Katie Hummel or something. Katie Hummel? And oh shit, you were the bride. You know? And it turned out, well, don't worry, we're divorced.
Want to hear something wild?
What?
There's a picture of Kathy, my wife's sister Joanne, who got married at Rosewood, and my sister and her husband are in the bar. Back at the bar is a picture, and they only would come down if my brother Michael or I was bartending.
Yeah.
I think I was bartending that wedding. I told my wife, "You're lucky I didn't put the clothes on you when you were 16." I waited till I was 37 to do that. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
That was a good stop, man.
There was that, were you ever there? There was a father to bride. He was. We had U.S. Marshals show up, and he sealed all the entrances.
No shit, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he sealed all the entrances, and they waited till the toast.
That's
Guy was a fugitive.
Yeah,
Guy was a
that's right,
fugitive
your
in the
wheelhouse.
The guy was a fugitive. It made a lot of sense. And you know what? That was a class move. They figured the guy wasn't like an escape artist, or he wasn't like a Colombian drug lord. Right. Fucking through there. El Chapo. It wasn't El Chapo. He was just going to go through the fucking toilet and come out of that. Yeah. And, a helicopter come and cut through the roof and stuff like that. They took him. Yeah, it was funny. We worked at, it was a beautiful catering hall, but we were right next to the projects too. Yeah, and every so often we'd have some security guy would come from the Pathmark and said, some guy, he fucking ate 2 chickens in the bathroom. I said, how the fuck did he eat 2? He stole 2 chickens, ate them. He goes, he picked up 2 chickens, walked in the bathroom, and he ate them. And he probably was smoking crack over in Lindenfield. White dude too. I don't know, I'm not going to think. And then I go, have you seen him now? So I look around a bit, and all of a sudden we look down there. Remember the hill off the side of the kitchen?
Yeah.
Look down the hill. It's about 15 feet down. There he is, laying on the ground, just sleeping. Sleeping off his chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh, yeah. And then we have the cops come in. And that guy, he's probably dead.
Yeah, the good news is, remember, John used to feed all the place.
Yeah, he used to come in all the time.
We'd come in the kitchen, we'd run back for a bottle of booze in the bar. There'd be like 4 cops sitting there, we're getting sandwiches and
we used to
hot
get such.
turkey platter.
I mean, you get hooked up too, but we used to get hooked up all the time up in the Northeast. Phil Early, remember Big Phil Early came in there? I remember one time I walked into a fight outside the bus stop.
Oh, down on Tarzan Ave.
No, the Frankfurt, right at the end of the line. C-line.
Yeah.
I walked into it, my tuxedo shirt had blood all over me. And I just, trying to break it up, and the guys were like blowing into me and stuff like that. And the cops come in Phil Early, and they were guys are ready to smack me, right? Hit me over the head. And I go, no, I'm just breaking up. Phil, Jim goes, oh, yeah, he says this is where he hangs out. And I said, I was just breaking it up. And they're walking in and they're smacking the guys around and stuff like that, whatever, it's the end of the line, so you got these jerk-offs that come off the end of the trolley.
They can't go any
And we're going to bus they just go out there and they walk into the bar and they see blood all over my shirt and my hands and stuff like that. And I go, and there was a new bartender behind the bar and I said, I can't serve you, man. He says, you were out there with this guy? And I said, yeah, I'll just get washed up. He goes, it was nothing. He goes, yeah, it happens more than you think down here. He thought I was the one that was in the fight. I go, like, this happens all the time. He was terrified. My skinny old ass, he was terrified. I go, this happens all the time. He thought I was talking about me getting in a fight all the time. I go, no, you break up these fights out in front, and then the owner comes walking. Oh yeah, he's all right.
I like breaking up homeless guys fighting.
Yeah. Oh, down here we got.
I mean,
we got the most well-off homeless in the world. Yeah. Once it gets like 50, it goes down to 50 at night.
That's
That's
my
a load.
pop bottle.
And then you'll see the parkas come out, and the gloves, and the hats. It's like they're making an attempt at K2. 50, 60 degrees outside. They're wearing, snowshoes, hats, and all that stuff. What the fuck? The iguanas fall out of the trees because they're,
When it gets under about 50 degrees.
Yeah, you just hear the
49,
shit fall out of the trees. People say
Yeah,
that's
it gets
coconut.
under
No, that's iguanas because they climb up to get
They'll lose their grip and
sun.
slide right out.
And they climb in there, and then when the temperature drops, they just go dormant, fall out. And you hear stories about people picking them up, because I don't know what the fuck they think they're going to do with it. Something like that. But you put them in your car, and the temperature goes up. They start stirring.
Oh, yeah.
They start stirring, so you got
That's
people
like the
wanting.
deer.
The shit that people put in their cars down here.
But there's an iguana problem down here?
Oh, huge. Yeah, they eat
They're all over. They can dig through the coral. They're burrowers, burrowing animals. They can burrow through coral. And coral, this is all. The keys are just the heads of the coral, the old coral reef.
Yeah.
And they'll dig right into the side of it and shit like that.
Are you
These
allowed-
Mexicans eat this. Oh yeah.
You're allowed to kill them?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're not protected.
No, they're not
What
native.
you asked earlier.
You're encouraged to kill.
No, yeah,
How about that Gambian rat? You getting any of that?
wood rat. The wood rats down here. We got the.
No, the big one. The big one from Africa.
Oh, those you can kill.
You can kill those. The Burmese python. Now we got a lot of
Can we
people
eat
don't
them?
realize it. You can eat them. I guess you can.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it's like something like that.
Something like rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Pythons,
Not me. I don't know that shit.
they're better for
That's it.
boots than anything.
That's from.
Yeah.
And then people don't realize that there's alligators and crocodiles, and the crocodiles are less aggressive than the alligators. American crocodile, that's saltwater, and everyone thinks when they think of crocodile, they think it's Africa. No, they're here and they get fucking big. They go up to 18 feet.
Except for the ones that escaped from the zoo.
Oh, the African. But they interbreed. They interbreed with their.
interbreeded with ours, and so these. Normally, you can go swimming in any water hole where there's a
Officially, we're against interbreeding, right?
crop. Well, interspecies breeding anyway.
I'm sorry, it's a visual thing. No, interspecies, you're right. The alligator, it's not like they kill our bees. The alligators are much more aggressive.
Yeah?
I'm shocked.
You heard my story.
I'm shocked. I'm just the end of the story now. What you were saying, Edward?
Oh, well, at any rate, these kids went out swimming and they got attacked. And it was really vicious and totally not like it. So they captured that one and found out that it had been crossed with the Nile crocodiles, which are super aggressive. So they don't know how many exist in South Florida, but they're
here.
They're becoming a problem too.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Stay out of the water.
It just makes it interesting.
There's nothing like it when you're jumping off a boat and you see you fucking land on something, you look around and fucking barracuda looking at you with the fucking shark teeth. Barracuda aren't as aggressive as you think they are. They're ready, they're afraid.
They're fucking huge and scary.
Like your pit bulls. Some are nice, some not so much.
Well, actually, you probably have a better chance with a barracuda being nice. I'm not saying a better chance fighting one off.
My fish yesterday.
Yeah, they'll bite your fish. Grouper,
back up the whole
a
damn
big ass grouper will swallow a shark. Do you ever see the Goliath grouper? You ever hear those?
Yeah.
They're the size of Volkswagens.
A guy drowned, man, because he
They don't get as
he
good
couldn't
mileage,
get off,
though.
couldn't get untangled from his thing. And
The
he
diesel
get
stuff.
into a grouper that was so big and he couldn't pull his spear out and he couldn't get up to. He ended up drowning.
Oh, yeah, it's Dive Capital down here, right?
yeah.
Dive Capital. They got the Spiegel Grove, an old decommissioned destroyer, British destroyer, and these two guys go in and they go deep into it, and you're supposed to run lines and shit like that. And what happens when you run? If you don't check your oxygen, your light goes out or anything, you bump your regulator, you're fucked. And then you were pulling every couple of years. You're pulling a couple guys out of the water. Lobster season.
They should bring this guy with you. He was on all those ships.
I ain't diving in no friggin' destroyer.
But you're an old diver, I think.
Oh, he was.
I'm an old guy.
Yeah,
Not necessarily.
a muff dive. A muff dive.
I'll drink to that.
So down here we have lobster season, when mini season comes up in August, and you get every fucking Yahoo of South Florida run down here.
I don't
They
see
get-
what people like about our little fucking spiny ass lobster.
Yeah, it's not as good as for me.
Not as
I don't.
not like me.
It's
No.
not like a Maine lobster.
No, it's like a big ass shrimp.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes like shrimp to me, and not even really great shrimp. Yeah, there's tiger shrimp, shrimp Creole, shrimp.
Fucking shrimp kebab.
French scampi.
Run, Forrest.
Yeah. No, but we get a lot of people like that down here.
Shrimp
You
salad.
know. Yeah. That's how we ran into Luke. But it's a shame you didn't meet Bill. They get confused. They think they're the same person. The guy that does my sound normally on Tuesdays,
Yeah.
the guy you would have seen yesterday, they both have long beards. They both look like it could have been a ZZ Top, somewhat. But they don't look like the same guy. And I've known them from the time I got down there. And she confuses them. That's that's Luke's wife.
Because I thought it was Luke.
That's Luke's wife.
I lose my.
And then she confuses them. But I don't know how degenerated your senses were at the time. Yeah.
The back of his head because I thought it was Luke.
Have you haven't we haven't taken you to the fucking Woody's? No, you want to go. They want to go to Woody's tonight. I'm not going to Woody's tonight.
You're fine, hon.
No, Abby's going to be listening. We had.
This is the Fat Mama night.
Yeah, you know, I told you about in the clubs in the regular city. You don't want to show up for lunch to a strip club because you get the daytime strippers. They're poor quality. But the best they'll get is a daytime stripper there. I swear to God. Remember that chopstick
I'm out,
story?
buddy.
I
I'm
saw
with
you
you,
on my-
Jim.
So we're talking C team at Tops.
See, oh my God,
We're
yeah.
talking with
You know what? You know what? You drag that sofa under the L to Gerard Street. 3:00 in the morning under the Gerard L, the Gerard L. Maybe you'll find to get a lap dance for someone about the same quality as you would get at Woody's.
Yeah, it is.
You get a lap dance from some homeless lady. Crack that head.
But it's a letter. If you run into a girl under the L, a pro, she's a cop.
Hey, you know-
she has all her teeth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
many teeth.
Oh my God. No, they're down here. It's gold teeth, bad hair.
Gourmet magazine named Best
Scabby.
Pizza in America is on Gerard Avenue.
They always have that mold.
It's only-
with fucking
it's
hair
totally
growing
different.
out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm okay. Well, envision a more depressed area.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Like your neighborhood.
I know what you mean. Yeah. If you put yourself out there,
Well, that's the backyard.
that's the front yard.
It's in the front.
I saw the fence.
Common Avenue side.
That's Common Avenue.
Next thing you know, you got a couple trollops laying on it.
Homeless people in the neighborhood sleeping on that. Now, before you know it, everybody's gonna put a sofa
He's
out
probably
front.
out there now.
Oh, that's like fishing. Just put a sofa out there, put a couple beers, and all of a sudden you're gonna have a couple
Got yourself
Beautiful out there.
beautiful ladies out
Get
there.
a new rap song every 30 seconds. They get wait at the light.
Luke, you gotta come up to Philly.
Yeah.
You gotta visit
That
my
makes so
mom.
much.
No, really, no, you don't have to. It's not so good.
Luke, do yourself a favor. How the bar's doing up at Frankfurt and Tottenham?
Terrible.
Terrible. Oh,
Yeah.
just not
Everybody's hurt.
really. So it's all moving south, right?
Moving north
Dollar
or south.
stores and
Like Frankfurt.
check cashing agencies now.
Yeah, neighborhoods. Good shot.
I saw that. That's the way, that's the way it happens in inner cities now because they're all getting gentrified and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
everything's
And the old neighborhoods are, even we went down to Port Richmond where I took Abby, she's Polish. And I just took her in there. I took her to all these stores, and they're speaking Polish. And they said it's the first time she spoke Polish to so many
What's
people.
the- what's
I
the-
said, you drive down here off to outside Miami Airport, you start asking direction for people, you talk to 10 people, none of them, they're all speaking Spanish.
Everyone. I noticed that the other day when we flew in.
What's that church down in Brighton?
I love it when they ask you for something, and then they go, that's
Cecilia? No.
I don't know.
Forget the name of it.
So it's easy.
No say.
Yeah.
No say.
No, I don't. That's all right. You don't know? I go, well, you don't know either. You should. I mean, I know himself. I do understand. I'll talk Spanish to these guys and stuff like that. No problem. Because he tries to speak English. I don't have a problem with that.
They'll make it up.
Hey, you know what? They're screwing themselves over. Because won't move it. Can't move to Central Florida. Can't go to Georgia.
There's so many Puerto Ricans up there, man. They got fucking just as many Spanish radio stations up there. I was so fucking culture shocked because when I grew up in that area, man, you never heard a Spanish voice on the radio unless it was, you know, somebody interpreting fucking Fidel or something on the news.
Florida, I'm not so surprised at it, though, right?
Well,
So it's like French in Louisiana because Florida was discovered by the Spanish, right?
Well, sort of, but those were
Sort of.
Spaniards.
Well, they spoke Spanish.
They were Spaniards. And
Yeah, I
Spanish-
guarantee they spoke Spanish.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of Spanish.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's
Castilian.
Portuguese.
Castilian. They pronounce their L's differently
Yeah.
when they're together.
They also-
Cigarillo. Cigarillo. See?
And,
See the difference? Did you
I got it now.
It's fucking that sarcasm, guys. If you didn't get that already, that was fucking sarcasm.
The Spaniards look down on the Western Spanish speakers because they sound like hillbillies.
That's the way we Irish do it. You get people,
When you
if
meet
you're from
somebody from
Mayo
Scotland.
and you find someone from Sligo, you look down on them.
Oh, people from Donegal look down on the rest of
Yeah,
us.
oh yeah.
So,
And they're the derelicts there. Trust me.
That's
They're
the little
they're
bucks
so,
of Ireland.
They're so fucked up they don't even know they're the worst. Nah, that's just kidding. We don't know.
No, that's just-
I got there's actually people listen to the show in Ireland, believe it or not.
Really?
This girl, yeah, I started like 10 months ago. This girl was.
Anybody else like any?
Can I go to Yingling?
Sure, I'll
and
ready.
Estelle?
Another one?
Yeah, thank you.
We're running you ragged for no
Yeah.
good reason.
We got her. In
So you've been down there how many years, bud?
11 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
When you moving back to Philly?
I could move back. I wouldn't have a problem.
Don't do it. He's
we're gonna move
ready.
here.
He's ready to move here.
Well, yeah. I mean, the reason I left is because I was married and the wife. We were on a 4th marriage counselor, no kids, and she wanted a separation. And I saw Ed Carboni was down here. What?
The other 3 counselors killed themselves.
One of them did. One of them killed themselves. We went there.
Oh, wow.
One of our marriage counselors. We went for an appointment on a Thursday, and he wasn't there, and we couldn't get a hold of him. And then we got an email like 2 days later. He died all of a sudden. So now he committed suicide.
Glad you made it work.
What? Hey, we tried making it work, and then when she said she wanted a separation, I said, "What the fuck? I'm gonna go. I'm not going across town.
And the other.
I could have moved into a little efficiency down in the neighborhood and stuff like that, and stayed there. And I just said, you know what? I'll go and visit down here for a couple months, then move on someplace else. I was thinking I was going to go to New York or something like that. I was working at Treasury at the time, so I just stayed down here. Fucking no one knows me down here. When no one knows you, you could be whoever you want. Don't have to lie about it because you didn't tell them who you were. They didn't know what you were. I stopped drinking for within 3 months of being down here, 7 years, and I started doing my businesses and fitness instructing and all that stuff. And I said, well, I'm different down here. I realized I could have done the same thing up in Philadelphia. Because you guys,
but you just
you may have busted my balls or anything like that, but you guys weren't holding me.
Oh, we never did that.
Your head does it. Your head stops you. So you can fucking come down here. You can do pretty much whatever you want. Now I know I can go back home and do it. I love coming down here. I realize what it's like living here all the time. I went to a Rotary meeting this morning at 7:30. It's on the Bay. We're at the Marriott.
Fucking pancakes.
No, we had a buffet of really nice fresh fruit, eggs and sausages and bacon and great all this stuff, and we're overlooking the bay on the second floor of the Marriott. Open breeze coming in, looking at the blue water, seeing fucking dolphins jumping out there, and I'm looking, and someone's going, "This is beautiful," and I go, "Yeah, I like that." I'm going like, see it all the time. Fucking that's being
It doesn't get old.
It does get old.
I don't
Not for me.
No, but you got to look at it. You got to look at it and say, oh, yeah.
still
And it's
take
not
the
like
sunset.
coming, sitting through some bad weather up there and coming down for 2 weeks and saying, oh, this is great. Every time you walk outside, I think you only have a certain
That's
amount of
cool.
time that you can sit around. And it-
You're
Well,
welcome.
we talked about, we said next year we're coming back. By the way, your recommendation on Skip?
Yeah.
Captain Skip? Dude, that was unbelievable. We had a blast.
That's Skip Bradeen.
He was, what a great captain.
He
We
could-
laughed. We broke,
He goes,
we
who
broke his balls.
recommended me to you guys?
Yeah.
We said Jim Horan. He goes, where's he work at? I told him.
Well, he knew me from another place. That's why I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But he's been on. I told him, thank you. That's Holly there. You don't want to say anything, Holly?
We know Holly.
I am.
Only in a good way.
Okay, yeah, the way you said that. I know, Holly.
Right, Holly?
I said we know Holly.
You dirty middle-aged man, you.
Old.
You don't look that old, Jim. You look pretty good. If you lived down here, the way they drank, like,
I did pretty well.
I know, but down here, the Caribbean Club never had a fucking door on it. So they never closed. They didn't have a door. They had no need of a door. And then finally they decided, you better shut it down because you don't want people going in when the school buses are coming out and they're drunk coming out of the Caribbean Club. So
Now
they closed
they-
down 4 to
Keep 'em off the road.
4 to 7. 4 to 7. 4 to 7, close for 3 hours.
To clean up.
Just to clean up. I know we got some bars.
Years ago.
Oh, there's many times, but they weren't taking money. So that's like when you're not taking money, it's not.
I don't think that works
Yeah, I
anymore.
don't think.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You can't
That's
serve.
our captain.
Okay, and then we'll just shut our mouth about that time.
Well,
Down here, it's 4 in the morning, so there's very rarely are you going to break the rules down here. If you're not done at 4 in the morning, the way people start drinking down here, at 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, if you're still going at 4.
it's usually because of.
Yeah, you need a fucking break. Yeah, oh, and they're doing blow. Shitloads of blow.
Well, I mean, you can't stay up all night unless you do a little coke.
That wasn't McGee's thing. There was a guy with McGee's, he was a Marine, and he said, hey, Jim, come on, let's go out. And we were going to go to the timeout.
You're not going to say his name.
Now
I'm not
we're
going to say anything.
Okay.
But
He took me out, we went to North Philly, and I said, what the fuck are you doing?
I see him every Sunday at Mass.
He took me out like we were in North Philly. I said, are you fucking kidding me? You're 10th and Diamond. And this guy is the whitest looking dude you've ever seen.
He's a cop now, right?
He's a cop.
Philly cop. Yeah, he's a Philly cop.
Hey, I did shit before. I did it 1 year, I think. I was like really into it for 1 year.
They were like,
But 9 months, maybe. It's just, that's the,
You never seen
this is the shit that,
Yeah, but
for me, it was like right at the end, just a crash right at the end, it bothered me.
Yo, let me tell you what.
Not like pot. I love pot.
you were never short on energy either.
No, fucking ever ready bastard. That fucking guy be running around Rosewood like a chicken cut off. What the fuck is he doing
That's
now,
being
dude?
fucking neurotic, that's why.
Stay down. Settle down.
Shut up.
Get a drink, Jim. You did good.
That was it. We were.
watch Joe Ryan. Mr. Tom.
Now,
Joe Ryan, what was Joe Ryan's rule? He told me one time. This is years ago, 30-something years ago. Never leave your house with less than $300 in cash in your pocket. That'd take you all the way to fucking Mexico. You know?
Back then, maybe.
Yeah, back then, no, but why the hell, what do you mean, never leave your house?
You know, that's my son's father-in-law now.
Yes.
yo, how about Kevin Kilkenny? We used to take a wager. He was a maitre d', and he fucking terrible at pronouncing names. So we'd be at all the bartenders would be back and say, all right, everybody
Got
get
a
a dollar
fucking
up.
Polish
Get a
name?
fucking
Oh.
dollar up. We'd get like fucking
A K-W-Z.
Kolowowski. We'd be like, oh, he's so fucked on this one. Give me a dollar. What's it going to sound
Kolosov.
like? And we'd all come up with a fucking sound, and he would get up there and goes and I'd like to introduce for the first time formally in public as Mr. and Mrs.
No,
Hubba.
and that was it. That was great.
Laugh.
I've said we were announcing a big wedding party, and they put the names on a different side, and all of a sudden people stop coming in for like a minute. I'm standing there, and the fucking videographer comes running out and goes, "Hey, you got to do the grandparents." and they go, "Motherfucker," on the mic. I once told the nuns, I said, "I'm sorry about that." Or nuns, "I'm sorry about that." And I go right into it, and I was so fucking red, but I ran right through the whole thing.
Oh, that's
Shit,
great.
yeah, it was very intimate.
No, Pinky and Franny.
Pinky and Franny.
Man, they fed the
Pinky,
shit out of us
yeah.
for years.
They were heavy duty in more ways than one. It was like, they were big ladies. So, hey, listen,
Cook.
what tonight we're going to be starting wrapping it up. We're like 45 minutes into this. So tonight we have a game plan.
We do?
We're going to be going
Dinner, then Woody's.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
dinner, and then some of us are going to Woody's.
You and I, buddy.
You can always have dinner afterwards.
They got a buffet on Wednesday. You ever buffet at a strip club?
No, man, no guys who have.
They used to have crab meat.
They had the first,
Yeah, they had Beth's Pizza, but they got caught with a couple
Firestone.
curly hairs in it.
Firestone. Remember?
Back when they didn't shave. You know,
Fire
the
oven, baby, it's just a brick oven.
Yeah, they had one of the first ones down here, and they used to have the best pizza.
Well, I'd like to thank the McGahns, Sean and Patrick. Say hi.
Hello, boys.
Hello, everybody.
Kevin O'Dare.
My new Key Largo shirt.
Oh, you got a Key Largo shirt?
Yeah,
Okay. Jim Golden. Come on.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Who you have? Anybody you want to say hi to? That would have
Hey, Maria, I love
to
you.
listen to this shit. How about and Luke? And Luke, where are you going to be playing? Where are you going to be playing tomorrow?
Sharkies.
Sharkies. How about? Oh, I know you're going to be playing here on Friday night. 6:30 and 9:30.
Yeah.
6:30 and 9:30.
Luke, where's
And-
Sharkies? What time are you going to play? We'll come over.
7 to 10.
Tomorrow night's our last hurrah. We're out of here Friday.
Oh, it's right. It's a mile and a half.
Done.
It's a band gig, so you'll like it.
We're coming to see you. What time?
7 to 10.
Ah, we'll be there. We'll be there.
Yeah, that's 2
We'll
miles.
wheels up at 6 a.m. Friday.
Oh yeah, you gotta send a ticket to me so I can put it out. So I can get it. I'm off tomorrow. I can get them for you.
Good. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, this is Jim Horan, the Keys bartender, signing off. Thank you very much. I'm going to put some music on right now. Let's see if we can get this going here. Here we go. Yes, it's playing. Goodbye, everyone.